Joe Alwyn's reaction to Taylor Swift's engagement with Travis Kelce has left many stunned, not because of what he did, but because of what he didn't do. Taylor's union with the Kansas City Chiefs star is dominating international headlines, yet the silence from her former longtime partner is what's turning heads. Alwyn, who shared a deeply private and lengthy relationship with Swift from 2016 until their discreet parting in 2023, has kept a low profile ever since, rarely making public appearances or statements. Now, as Taylor's life takes a dramatic new turn, close friends of Joe are finally offering a glimpse into his state of mind, and it's much more nuanced than anyone anticipated. Instead of displays of heartbreak or drama, Joe is meeting the news with a quiet dignity that few expected. According to those familiar with his thinking, he's approaching the engagement not with bitterness or regret, but with a sense of acceptance. A confidant revealed to Radar Online that Joe's main concern is Taylor's happiness, and he's intentionally chosen not to reach out or comment publicly. To him, the chapter is truly closed. The world watched for years as Taylor and Joe navigated a secretive romance, rarely seen in public together and fiercely protective of their privacy. Their bond was not only personal but professional, as Joe, under the alias William Bowery, helped Taylor pen several acclaimed songs for her albums Folklore and Evermore. Their breakup marked the conclusion of an era that was defined by introspection, artistry, and discretion. Now, as Taylor steps into an even brighter spotlight, Joe is retreating further into his craft, determined to let his work, not his past, define him. As Taylor's engagement ushers in a new era of public attention, Joe's decision to remain silent speaks volumes. He's recently completed shooting for Panic Carefully, acting alongside Julia Roberts, and has brought Laertes to life in a bold new reimagining of Shakespeare's Hamlet. While Taylor is packing stadiums, breaking box office records with her concert film, The Official Release, Party of a Showgirl, and appearing on red carpets with Travis Kelce, a man celebrated both on and off the football field, Joe is choosing a different path. He's immersing himself in his acting projects, steering clear of the media circus that inevitably follows Taylor. Even as the internet buzzes with speculation about whether Joe feels any lingering hurt or jealousy, those who know him insist that he's moved on. The sense of closure he's found isn't rooted in resentment, but in self-respect and growth. Subscribe if you want more inside stories on your favorite stars. While Taylor's world is growing larger and louder, Joe's is becoming more focused and serene. The contrast between their journeys is striking. She's stepping further into the limelight, becoming one half of a couple adored and scrutinized by millions, while he's choosing the shadows, dedicating himself to his craft and personal peace. During their years together, Taylor and Joe's relationship was marked by a deliberate avoidance of public spectacle. They rarely posted about each other, seldom attended events together, and kept their shared moments away from the cameras. This made their eventual breakup all the more mysterious and, for some, heartbreaking. Even now, as Taylor's engagement trends worldwide, Joe's steadfast refusal to comment or seek attention is in line with the values that defined their partnership. In the months following their split, Joe avoided interviews that might touch on his past with Taylor. Instead, he poured himself into acting, taking roles that challenged him and allowed for creative fulfillment. His portrayal in Panic Carefully has garnered early buzz, and his interpretation of Laertes has critics talking. While Taylor is celebrated for her vulnerability and willingness to share her personal life through music, Joe is finding satisfaction in the quiet achievements of his own career. Meanwhile, Taylor's life is a whirlwind of stadium tours, sold-out shows, and now, the excitement of planning a future with Travis Kelce. Their engagement has been met with a mix of jubilation and surprise, as fans marvel at the pairing of a pop superstar with an NFL champion. Together, they've become America's most watched couple, drawing attention not only from fans, but from media outlets around the globe. As for Joe, the choice to stay silent isn't about avoidance, but about honoring what was. He and Taylor spent years building something meaningful, and now that it's over, he's determined to move forward with respect for both himself and her. Even when pressed by friends and colleagues about his feelings regarding Taylor's new relationship, his response remains the same. He wishes her well, but he's not looking back. The world may crave drama, but Joe is choosing grace. For those hoping for a sensational reaction, the reality is far more understated. Joe's avoidance of the spotlight isn't new. It's a continuation of the privacy he and Taylor valued during their time together. Even now, as Taylor's every move is dissected and discussed, Joe remains an enigma, focusing on scripts and character work rather than headlines. It's a testament to his character that he refuses to let the past define his future. Subscribe to make sure you stay updated on the latest in celebrity stories. Taylor, for her part, has never shied away from reinvention. From the folk-inspired introspection of her folklore era to the high-octane energy of her stadium tours, she's always found ways to surprise her audience. Her engagement to Travis Kelce is simply the latest in a long line of bold moves, and she's embracing it with the same enthusiasm that's defined her career. Yet, behind all the fanfare, there remains a sense of history between her and Joe that can't be erased. Their relationship, though private, was foundational for both. Joe's support during Taylor's most turbulent years, his willingness to collaborate creatively, and his presence during some of her most pivotal moments, all contributed to a bond that was as real as it was hidden. As Taylor's new love story unfolds in public, Joe's role in her past is being quietly rewritten. He's no longer the mysterious muse or the secret songwriter. He's simply a man moving forward. The contrast between Taylor's meteoric rise and Joe's steady, deliberate progress is a reminder that healing looks different for everyone. Taylor is celebrating on the world stage, while Joe is finding contentment in the quieter corners of his life. Their journeys have diverged, but both are moving forward in ways that feel authentic to who they are. As Taylor and Travis begin planning their future, Joe is making plans of his own. He's considering new roles, exploring opportunities behind the camera, and building a life that isn't defined by who he used to be with. His friends say he's happier than he's been in years, enjoying the freedom to pursue his passions without the weight of public scrutiny. For Joe, the end of his relationship with Taylor wasn't a failure, but a turning point. He's proud of what they shared, but he's equally proud of how he's handled the aftermath. While the world speculates and analyzes, Joe is simply living, working, learning, and growing. Taylor's engagement is a milestone, but for Joe, the real achievement is personal peace. As headlines continue to swirl, Joe's quiet response stands as a powerful statement. He's not interested in interviews, tell-alls, or public gestures. His focus is on the present, on the work he loves, and on the people who matter most to him. In a celebrity culture obsessed with drama, Joe's refusal to play along is both rare and refreshing. Taylor and Travis are sure to remain in the spotlight for months to come, captivating fans with their romance and larger-than-life story. Meanwhile, Joe will keep choosing the quieter path, one defined not by who he's loved, but by who he's becoming. Their stories may have started together, but now they're writing new chapters on their own terms. Swifties may always wonder what might have been, but for Joe, what matters is what lies ahead. As Taylor steps into her new life, Joe's message to her is simple. Happiness is all he wishes for her, and the rest belongs in the past. The world will keep watching, speculating, and theorizing, but Joe's journey is moving forward, unburdened by old narratives and fueled by new ambitions. Taylor's love story may be unfolding in headlines, but Joe's is happening quietly, away from the cameras, and that's exactly how he wants it.